What is going on, you guys? Connor here, and yes, today I am not in front of the camera. The reason that is because we are actually going to be talking to my good friend Brandon. Brandon is a 19-year-old entrepreneur that has actually been able to grow his Shopify store to over $200,000 in basically less than 6 months. So in the next 5 to 6 minutes here, we're going to be talking to Brandon. Brandon's going to be giving his tips, tricks, and everything, including his strategies that he used to help grow his store to 6 figures as a 19-year-old entrepreneur. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and just enjoy the content that will be coming at you guys, because it is going to be insanely valuable. Here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Nguyen. I'm 19 years old and I'm a university dropout. I dropped out in January and I started dropshipping full-time around that time as well. So here are my screenshots from the most recent month, just to show myself some credibility. And of course, if you want to dig deeper, I show a lot of transparency on my Instagram as well. So for this portion of the video, I'll be going over my top 3 beginner mistakes that I learned along the way. And this is more catered towards beginners, right? So the first mistake that I've seen a lot of people do, and myself, just because I know there's a lot of information out there, is not staying consistent. So what do I mean by that? So I mean that we're not staying consistent with a certain strategy that has been proven, right? I want you guys to know that everyone has a different strategy that works for them. So now as a beginner, just avoid testing so much strategies and just stick to a proven strategy by one person, because we spent tens of thousands of dollars testing and experimenting. So really take advantage of that, and then once you get the cash flow, then you can experiment. So here's my screenshot of my month before I dropped out. So $69.98, and I was down 300 to 500. And what got here was I'll watch a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a lot of information out there, like many launch strategies, and I would just keep cycling through these strategies, like not even waiting a day for my ad sets to run on a certain strategy, and then I'll just kill it and relaunch it with another strategy. So just really stay consistent and really learn, pick a person and really learn from them. Just to rephrase it, choose a strategy and stay consistent with it. Pick a credible person you want to learn from and follow his or her methods. Then after you understand the fundamentals, then you can experiment, but just stick to one strategy first. Don't get emotionally attached to any product. Here, fast forward, my story with Connor. I met him in January in a Facebook group. I believe it was King Com's Facebook group. I reached out to him seeing that he did a $100 month, which was insane to me at the time. So then we hopped on a call. Then he helped me with a bunch of things, such as my store, went over my store and we optimized it. There's a lot of things wrong, especially there's like no call to action, no nothing. I was using like 10 images, it was laying up my whole store, no call to action, no nothing, right? So he helped me out a lot with that. And then we went over my launch strategy, and that was holding me back a lot as well, because of course I just told you guys I kept switching up strategies. So we stuck to one strategy that he gave me, and the next day it showed instant results. I launched a product which turned out to be my first winner back in January. So we did 10 grand with that, and it was the Rose Bears. So here's the first day, 202, pretty good. So second mistake, which I won't really go into details with scaling vertically or horizontally, but second mistake is scaling vertical before horizontally. So here's just an example of why you need to scale horizontally, or actually the pros of it. So you can see very low cost per purchase and very high ROAS, right? We're split testing different breakdowns of an audience, and then after we find the best quote-unquote breakdowns, then we can pump a lot of money into that, and we can know that it's being spent most effectively. So then why scale horizontally first? Of course, I just told you, for data collection reasons, and it gives lower cost per purchase, so you can still stay profitable and not break the bank while testing different things. The third mistake is not testing broad. This is a big mistake a lot of beginners make, because they like to make assumptions about a product, right? You want to stay broad and target broad on a product at first, because you don't know what the audience is, right? So let's say for my dog product, I thought it would sell extremely well in the United States. So I launched the product without testing any other countries with that. So then what that did was it brought me no sales from the United States, and I was down $200. So then I was like, there's no way. I see this selling, right? So then I tested it again, except this time I was targeting tier 1, and actually that was my second winner back in February. So make sure you guys test broad, because if you guys don't, you guys could be leaving a lot of money on the table, or possibly even move on from a winner. So never make assumptions, and data is king.
Before you guys click off this video, I just want to say something really important. If you guys want a chance to hop on a 2-hour call with myself and Brandon, all you have to do is like this video, comment 3 times, and subscribe to both my channel and Brandon's channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure if you guys are beginners, you always keep the right mindset, because that is going to be your North Star, and it's going to allow you to reach profitable days that you weren't able to hit before. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day.